Putrajaya says that it may bar government-linked companies and others who may stand to benefit from public contracts from making political donations. According to the Minister in the Prime Minister's Department, Datuk Paul Loh, a committee studying this matter may also recommend that private donations from abroad be a big no-no, even if a Malaysian is at the other end of the checkbook. Loh says that the key criteria for the committee to consider is the extent of the conflict of interest. The committee aims to finish the report by July. The move to streamline donation rules is undoubtedly to avoid the headache of funding scandals in the country before the 2018 election. PM Datuk Seri Najib Razak had been cleared of graft in January after it came to light that the Saudi royal family extended a private donation of $681 million to the PM, most of which was said to be returned. The government has shut off access to its funds from 1MDB as its business model is unsustainable, according to Deputy Finance Minister Datuk Johari Abdul Ghani. Johari said that 1MDB would also not have access to the collective kiddies of public funds such as the EPF, Retirement Fund KWAP and Lembaga Tabung Haji. 1MDB will be dissolved when its debts have been paid and is currently carrying out its rationalisation plan in order to pay the aforesaid debt. Just a little fun reminder, 1MDB has accumulated debts of 50 billion ringgit as at January compared to its asset value of 53 billion ringgit. On a couple of separate notes, 1MDB has said that the closure of controversial BSI Bank in Singapore would not have impact on its assets. 1MDB also announced today that it's fully paid the fine imposed on it by Bank Negara but was coquettishly tight-lipped on the amount. Plantation conglomerate Sime Darby Berhad's net profit for its third quarter of FY16 jumped by 60% due to its asset monetization exercise. This exercise involved the decoupling of two of its Singaporean subsidiaries under Sime Darby's property division for 406.3 million ringgit. Together with a gain on a compulsory land acquisition for the Damansara Shah Alam Elevated Expressway and West Coast Expressway of 138.7 million, all of this helped the profits spike. Net profit for the quarter came in at 663.44 million compared with 414.62 million ringgit a year ago. Revenue in comparison was up a modest 2.3% to 10.23 billion ringgit. Sime Darby's president and group CEO Tan Sri Muhammad Bakir Saleh says the group will continue to focus on productivity enhancements and innovative processes across all its divisions. It was an impressive day for Telekom Malaysia Berhad as net profit for its first quarter of 2016 soared 150%. Net profit for TM's first quarter came in at 322.4 million ringgit compared to 128.9 million ringgit previously. However, the boost largely came from a forex gain on the group's borrowings as a result of the strengthening ringgit versus the US dollar. It should be noted that forex gains or losses are actually non-cash items that are often one-off and don't have an impact on physical operations. Revenue for the period, though, also rose 3.25% to 2.86 billion ringgit for the first quarter due to higher sales from internet and multimedia, data, other telco and non-telco related services. TM Group CEO Tan Sri Zamzam Zairani Muhammad Isa said that the first quarter numbers were encouraging to the group despite an overall challenging environment as the revenue increase was driven by higher contribution from internet services. UMW Toyota Motors Sdn Bhd is going to be spending 2 billion ringgit to build a brand spanking new manufacturing plant in Bukit Raja, Selangor. The plant sits on 670,000 square meters of land. Once completed, it will have an annual production capacity of 50,000 units. UMW Toyota's Deputy Chairman Akiyo Takayama says that the current idea is to streamline the current facility, which is a stone's throw away from the upcoming one, to have a combined production volume of 90,000 to 100,000 a year. Construction is expected to begin later this year and is expected to be complete by 2019. Its president Dato' Ismet Suki said that the 2 billion ringgit investment figure will come from internally generated funds and not from its shareholders. UMW Toyota is 51% owned by UMW Holdings Berhad, with Toyota Motor Corp owning the rest.